Okay, so it's been a while. It's been about a week. We're back with this free trial account. Now, as you can see, it's been a bit of a rough start to the account. Because it's been a week. I'm only up less than 1%. So we had to avoid, I think this was NFP week. Initially, I didn't start trading until I think I started last week, Thursday, right? And that's when June 1st was. Yep. And then I avoided Friday because it was NFP. Saturday, Sunday, then Monday. That's when we continued trading throughout this week. Took major loss on Monday. Very unnecessary sort of day. Loss on a day. Really trying to break that habit of revenge trading. It wasn't that bad. I only took like one revenge trade, but I cut it short while it was. But it resulted in me being down 2%, which is completely unnecessary. Is what it is. Happens. We climbed our way back up. This day is very annoying. That was yesterday, Friday. This could have been another 2% win, but this stuff like this happens when you try to trade while you work. I got distracted for like literally 1 second, missed the entry on the trade, tried to take it anyways, and it didn't work out from where I tried to take it. But if I had entered it when at the point that I originally wanted to, because I was watching this trade. This was for EU, right? This was EU. I was watching the setup. I was waiting for the entry, and yeah, I missed it because of a distraction. So that could have been a 2% gain, but whatever. Now, just pretty much spent last week trying to come back from these losses here, which is bad because now our time is dwindling. Now again, this account, I don't care to pass it out on the 14th because remember, this is just a simulation, so I have until the 16th actually, which is I think Friday. Yes, so the account might end on Wednesday and I might lose it because I might not be up 5%. There's no way. I mean, if I'm up 5%, that means shit on this day and this day, and I guess on this day as well, I would have like just won all my trades, which could happen. But again, I don't care to win it specifically when this account says I need to, because remember, we're just emulating the 10% challenge for the FTMO. That's what we're doing. So we started it. Let me move this. We started it with that first account, and now continuing it on with this second account, acting as though both are just one account. So it doesn't actually matter if we specifically pass the trial rules. It's just the challenge rules we need to pass. So really, we have until the 16th. We have next week to get it. I think we can manage to do it. If we don't, it is what it is. The whole point of this is just practice. And after this account is done, this account as in after the first challenge, how do I say this? So right now we're simulating one challenge, one 200K FTMO challenge. Whether I pass or fail will be determined next week by the 16th. But if we pass, we're still going to do another simulation of an FTMO trial, 10%. If we fail, we're still going to do the same thing. So either way, we're going to again start trying to get another 10%, simulating another FTMO 200K for 10%, whether we win or lose. All of it, at the end of the day, all of it's practice. Luck kind of comes into play, obviously. And we're in the sort of months where, I don't know, I think price might not be acting the best or whatever. So maybe, either way, it doesn't matter. Practice makes perfect. Hopefully at the end of it, even if I'm not at 10%, I want to at least be 8%, because a lot of other challenges from other prop firms, you at least have to make 8. So that would still make me feel good. It doesn't necessarily have to be FTMO that I do these challenges with. If I see that I'm much more capable of making 8% than 10, then I'll just go with a different challenge. But I think ultimately I just have to control risk. I mean, up my risk really, just a bit. And I think I could make it to the 10% rule fairly easily. So that's that. FTMO changed their thing from 10 minimum trading days to 4, which is meaningless to me. If they really want to be competing with these other prop firms, they need to reduce the percentage you got to gain on the account. So change it from 10 to 8 or something. That's the only thing that would make me care about it. But anyways, yeah. So what else to say? This, obviously these stats don't mean anything. It says 32% win rate, but remember, for a lot of the earlier trades, I was testing out the account. So there's a lot of low lot size tests or whatever. Like, see all these trades. All of these trades is just tests of the. I had a trade copy. I was trying out a trade copier. All of these are like 0.1, 0.10. This is just me testing out the account. So all of these are losses, even though they're not really losses. So don't really look at those statistics too seriously. You can look at average profit and average loss, so, and the risk to reward, I guess. Yeah. So we're up, as I said, almost 1%. We'll see what next week brings. I made this spreadsheet so far to check like how I'm doing overall. So on all these pairs that I trade, these are the pairs that I tend to trade. And I just wanted to get an idea of which pairs I'm performing on well and which pairs I'm not. TJ, I'm overall down $500, which isn't too bad, but it's not good at all. GBP USD is a good pair. I'm up 1%, 1.5% on this, which is nice. It's okay. AUD USD, not bad, but not really good. Now Euro USD really is the the bread and butter. Up a whole. This really has me where most of my wins are. Again, I would have had another win this day too. It really was annoying. I really it really just came down to me getting distracted from people at work, and I missed the entry. I had it set up. I was watching the trade. I was like, yeah, I'm going to enter this. And someone came into the office at the moment that the trade entered the zone that I wanted to buy at, because it was long. And they just annoying. But anyways, even then, even with that little small loss, still up $9,000 with Euro USD. Definitely a good pair to trade for my strategy, obviously. USD CAD, not bad, 0.5% up. Usually most of these stuff are not half bad. And then AUD CAD is just, I never went on it. It's garbage. But yeah, it looks like Euro USD really is carrying most of my trades, most of my wins. So definitely want to keep that pair in my tool kit. That and GBP USD, two best pairs for the way I trade. AUD USD is decent. It's okay. Same thing with USD CAD. So we got some pairs to just keep our eyes on. These two specifically, AUD CAD and GBP USD. I mean GBP JPY, sorry, GJ. These two I might not trade on so much. But other than that, these other pairs seem to be fine. So yeah. Just a little spreadsheet to kind of journal these trades. It's not that informative, but it kind of gives me an idea of what pairs I'm doing good on, and which ones I'm not. And this is obviously all the trades through both of the free trial accounts that I've done so far. So this is not just one account. This is the both of them combined. So yeah. Let's see how next week goes. At the end of the week, I'll make another video, and yeah, we'll see if we manage to pull that off. Maybe we even manage to pull it off before this date runs out. So let's see.